One of the major trends of this year's Geneva Motor Show is the amount of fast cars that are being launched. We're seeing them from Bugatti, we're seeing them from Lamborghini, real top-end, hugely expensive and hugely fast cars. And the rich are getting richer. They want to show off that wealth, and this is how they're going to do it. Yeah, I think the market's been in a good way for a long time, but what we're seeing is that the whole of Europe is recovering, not just parts of it now. And the money is there to spend, and people want to spend it on nice, fast cars. Yeah, there's different types of concepts. There are concepts that are looking a long way into the future and they're testing public reaction, but there's also concepts that are showing production cars in a very mildly changed form. They're sort of whetting the appetite of the public ahead of a launch in perhaps 1 year to 18 months' time. So the one thing we are certain of is that the electrification of the car is going to happen. It's going to take 4 or 5 years to enter the mainstream, perhaps, but it is happening before our eyes. Sales are growing all the time, and you can see the manufacturers are introducing far more interesting variants as it goes. Hyundai is one example, Kia is another, with the Ioniq and the Niro. And they're entering a new market, and they're going to find buyers for those cars.
Some actions to reduce some of our workforce, but we're doing it. Well, clearly as a business, we're always preparing for different outcomes, but it's still a little ways away. We'll have to see how the outcome comes out based on
We see the global car market will probably remain steady to slightly up this year, and it depends on what part of the world you're in. In North America, we see slight growth. We see some growth in Europe, building on the growth from last year. In China, we do see some growth this year, and that's driven by government incentives to stimulate the auto sector. And in South America, we see that contracting given some of the tough economic situations they have down there.
Take me to a grocery store.
One possibility I see is Target on Coolidge Highway in Troy. Let me know if you want to hear the whole list.
Our mission as a company is very simple. It's to make people's lives better by helping change the way the world moves. And as we go forward 10, 20 years, we want to be known not only as just an auto company, but an auto and a mobility company. So for example, those consumers that just want access versus ownership, we want to be there for them with mobility solutions.
This future is marked by access and options. Fueled by technology, consumers will be able to get what they want, when they want it, and keep it as long as they want to have it.
Uber is dominating a lot of thoughts among the car makers, and you can see a lot of them are investing heavily in diversifying their opportunities within the app sphere, and they are getting into that side of the business because they can see that it is a way of helping them sell more cars and make their cars better.